Hey everyone, welcome back to my Warlock main channel. Today we are diving into the newest Hearthstone expansion, Festival of Legends, to review some of the coolest custom Warlock cards made by the community. I have seen some amazing designs and I can't wait to share them with you all. So before I start, I will be ranking these cards based on how good they are if they would be added in the Festival of Legends expansion and the design. So first we have Shade Wheel Dancer, 1 mana, 1/2 minion. At the end of your turn, if your hero took damage, draw a card. Let's say you play turn 1, your opponent isn't able to destroy it, and turn 2 you use your hero power, so you draw 2 cards, if I understand it correctly. Definitely this is not a common card, this should be a rare card at least, and if it would be added, I would give this, I'm giving this 5 stars, because this is a really strong card. You don't need to play it exactly turn 1, you can play it, let's say, even if you are turn 7, you can play it, you use your hero power and you draw 2 cards. This is such a great card. So if this would be added, it is 5 stars. And the design, I'm giving it 2 stars, because I just feel that this doesn't feel like a Warlock card. Symphony of Destruction, this is for Death Knight and Warlock, 5 mana legendary spell. Choose a minion, give it all friendly death rattles that trigger this game. I can tell you already this card couldn't be added because it's too broken. Not for Warlock. Warlock is like okay with this card, but Death Knight is just super strong. If you saw all the death rattle cards, this is just too strong. So let's say this is not dual class card, this is purely for Warlock. I would give this, like on all the death rattles that Warlock has, this is a really strong control card. And I'm giving this 4-star balance, and design I'm giving it 5 stars. This is just awesome. This feels like Hearthstone and it's awesome. Next we have a 1 mana 1/3 minion, Chore Maestra, Battlecry, take fatigue damage, summon an imp with stats equal to the damage taken. So this would be definitely a great addition to the fatigue damage archetype. And like, I have nothing much to say to it. It's very simple. I will be in the worst case, this is a 1 mana 2/4 minion. So I'm giving this 5 star. In 5 star is really great card, and in design I'm giving it 3 stars. Next we have Composed Orc, 3 mana 3/2, Lifesteal, Battlecry, take fatigue damage, deal that much damage randomly split among all enemies. If I'm correct, if you take the fatigue damage, you'll do lifesteal? I think not, because if you would, this would be broken. So let's assume that you don't lifesteal from it. So in the worst case, you deal 1 damage, randomly split among all enemies. Like, this is definitely a good card in the fatigue damage Warlock, and I'm giving it 4 stars in balance, and design I'm giving also 4 stars. Next we have Lord Denathrius, is a Warlock card, 10 mana 10/10, Lifesteal, Battlecry, deal all fatigue damage you've taken this game amongst enemies. If this wouldn't be a 10 mana cost minion, I would say that this is too broken, but the fact that getting to 10 mana crystals as Warlock, where you cannot really cheat out this minion, I'm saying this is just a great card, great control card. I'm giving 5 stars in balance and 4 stars in design. Also, I would like to remind you to comment down below which card you think is the best and should be added to the game. I will read your comments and reply to them. Then we have Pain Healer, Battlecry, take fatigue damage, restore twice that much health to your hero. This is a demon, 3 mana 4/3, and I can say this is like 5 mana, not 5 mana, this is 5-star card, definitely, because you can heal from the fatigue damage, and it's great because it procs your fatigue damage, so next time you play a fatigue card that procs the fatigue damage, it deals more damage. So I'm giving 5 stars and in balance and 2 stars in design. Next we have Diva of Sins, 2 mana 2/3 minion. After your hero takes damage, gain +1/+1. If I'm correct, also finale, take fatigue damage. If I'm correct, if your opponent deals damage directly to your hero, this minion gets +1/+1. So this is definitely such a strong card. This must be a 5-star card. I like, when I'm saying in balance, I don't mean that it's a balanced card. I'm saying that if the card is added, I'm giving it 5 stars. That's what I'm meaning to say, but I'm just saying balance. And this is definitely 5-star. This is so broken card. And in the worst case, if you use your finale, this is 2 mana 3/4 minion, and it's so hard to kill this minion. If enemies deal damage to your hero, you just can't. This is 5 mana, not 5 mana, 5-star card in balance, like 5-star cards, really strong card. And design, I'm giving 3 stars. Next, 2 mana shadow spell, building tension, increase both players' fatigue damage by 1. Each player takes fatigue damage. Shuffle this into your opponent's deck. This is extremely great card for fatigue Warlock. And the fact that you shuffle this card in your opponent's deck and they draw it, this is like, if you know the Albatross who was shuffling the 1/1 minion, you just don't want to draw it. This is like useless for them if they are not fatigue Warlock. So I'm giving this 5 stars. This is so strong card for Warlock. And design, I like it. I'm giving it 4 stars. Next, we have 4 mana 3/6 demon, Chaos Orchestrator. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm bad at it. Battle Cry, take fatigue damage, draw that many spells. I'm thinking like, you draw so many spells. I'm giving this definitely 5 stars because you draw so many cards and you don't need to use your hero power and you draw spells. This is spells, not random cards, it's spells. And if you use the new Warlock Legendary where you shuffle the sins in your deck, you can draw them here and it's just broken. I'm giving it 5 stars in strength or balance and 2 stars in design. Next we have Soul Venture. Draw a spell and a demon. After you play one, the other costs 2 less. This is definitely an interesting card. And even though you, for 3 mana, you do nothing, you just have the mana cheat there. I'm giving this 4 stars in balance and 4 stars in design. 3 mana 1/3 Warlock weapon, Piano of the Void. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 imp. Play an imp while equipped to improve. This is definitely 5-star strength because Imp Warlock is still a thing, and this is 5-star in design. So this is the card that won the custom, in my opinion, is the best card that fits Warlock, and this is the winner of this video for me. I'm really interested what you think is the winner, but we have more cards still. So that's Piano of Void. Next we have Malignant Maestro. 2 mana 2/3, Finale. Restore all the health that your hero lost this turn. This is really interesting. You want to play this when you take fatigue damage, or I don't know, maybe if you just hero power. No, this must be played. I see this being played in either self-damage Warlock in Wild or in Standard, the thing where you draw the fatigue damage archetype. I'm giving this 3 stars in balance and 2 stars in design. We have 5 mana 5/5 Undead, Hellsinger Vlad. Taunt Death Rattle, summon a demon from your hand. For each finale you've triggered this game. So I can tell you one thing, this is 5 mana like strength. Like in Wild, if you play this, you can, so many demons you can cheat out. This is like Bloodriver Gul'dan. Instead of 10 mana, you use 5 mana. It's Taunt and Death Rattle, so it's not immediate, but still it's so good. And it's not just broken, you need to play finale cards. So this is 5 stars in balance. And I'm sorry, but I'm giving this 2 stars in design because it just doesn't fit Hearthstone. And our last card, 10 mana Shadow Spell, Final Duet. Replay every spell that you casted this game at your enemies. Finale, you die glamorously. I don't know how to pronounce the last word, my bad. So this is, I'm giving definitely this 5 stars in balance because I just love the idea of okay, this is the, I have, let's say, 1 health, or it doesn't matter. Here is my last card that either wins the game or loses the game. There's nothing in between if you play this card. This is such a cool card, so unique. I'm giving it 5 star in balance because it's so unique. That's the thing I love about it. And you can have 2 copies of this because this is epic. And yeah, I just love it, and I'm giving it 3 stars in design. So tell me in the comments, what card do you think is the best from these custom cards and it should be added to the new expansion. And if you are interested to contact me and chat with me and other Hearthstone fans, join my Discord. It will be linked in the description. Thanks for watching and stay tuned, my friends.